So Samsung reached out to sponsor a video on a cool new product, but I had no idea that it was gonna come in a box like this. All right, let's crack into it. This is the new setup, and the reason why it's so clean is because the Samsung Smart Monitor M7 can do it all. It's versatile and it's also affordable. It can be used for a completely wireless desk setup like this with just your Samsung Galaxy smartphone. You can even get work done with just your monitor alone without a PC connection with Microsoft Office 365 access built right in. You have remote access to your PC if you want it. You have plenty of inputs, so if you just wanted to go wired with a 65-watt USB-C or HDMI connection, you can. Or if you're an Apple iPhone or Mac user, you can just use AirPlay 2 to wirelessly cast your phone content, or if you want to use it as a wireless monitor for your MacBook. So this is really the Swiss Army knife for the modern desk setup. What I really appreciate about the Samsung Smart Monitor M7 is that it's perfect for the budget setup. The M7 is a 32-inch 4K matte finish monitor that retails for about $400, and if you want a 1080p version, there's also an M5, which is even more affordable for less than $300. These prices always change and you never know when they're gonna go on sale, so make sure you check the links down below for current pricing. The reason why this one is so special is because it's unlike any monitor that I've ever used before. And let's face it, monitors are just meant to be a display for your computer, but Samsung did the genius thing. And what they did was they combined the experience of TV together and made a Frankenstein type of experience. And I absolutely love it. I'm not sure why this hasn't been done before. You even get a TV remote so you can see exactly what they are going for here. What this means is that the monitor has all of the benefits of smart TV apps built right in, like Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max, YouTube, you name it. So students, this may be the perfect product for you because there's no reason to buy two different things. This one monitor can do it all, and it's actually mind-blowing how many features they crammed into this thing, and I'm gonna show you some more in just a little bit. So this is how I have this set up right now in my home office. This desk is a little expensive to call it a budget setup. If you're a fan of the channel, then you've probably seen this desk before, the BDI central lift, and this has a nano etch glass matte top on it. It's kind of pricey. But to show you what it can look like without spending a bunch of money, I moved it around so you can see the possibilities. Here I have it set up on a very affordable IKEA manual sit and stand desk, just a clean white desk, and it looks great in my opinion. You can replicate that simple look for a really affordable price. And there's a little desk area upstairs where there's a cheap Target desk setup. I think this desk and chair combo costs right around $100. There's nothing expensive at all here, so you can place this monitor anywhere that you want, from your home office to the kitchen or dorm room. It's really versatile. If you own a Samsung flagship smartphone like the Galaxy S21 Ultra, then you can turn this monitor into a full-fledged wireless desktop setup like you see here. That is coming from this. You can use your phone for input if you like, but I suggest that you get a Bluetooth keyboard like this one. This is the Keychron K2, and then it's a mechanical keyboard with RGB if that's your thing. And any Bluetooth mouse that you have laying around will work, like this MX Anywhere 2 that I have here, but you can get as fancy as you want with your mouse and keyboard combo. For a slim keyboard, I really like this one by Satechi. Even though it's made for Mac, it still works great. You just go into the Bluetooth settings on the monitor and connect them, and it's as simple as that. Then all you have to do is go to your compatible Samsung smartphone and then just tap on Dex, and in just a few seconds, you have a desktop environment for you to work on. I think this is really great for young kids or students. You have a file manager, which is great to keep track of everything. You can do all of your work off of Google Docs or the entire Google Suite. And of course, if you have a subscription to Microsoft Office 365, then you can just use the entire Office suite. You can even wirelessly print from here. I mean, wireless decks on Samsung smartphones is a totally underrated option, and you should give it a try because it's pretty awesome. Not everyone is going to want to do that, and I understand. So if you have a desktop or a laptop, it's super easy to just use the HDMI cord or the USB-C cord that comes in the box. A lot of modern computers like this MacBook Air only need one cord connected, and that 65-watt connection also powers the laptop, so it makes it perfect to edit videos and get some serious work done. But if you want to use AirPlay 2, you can as well for that wireless connection. It's nice to see companies working together to make that experience better for us, the consumer. So I love seeing AirPlay 2 support here. And while this is not a gaming monitor because it doesn't have that fast refresh rate, you can play games on here if you want. It has an awesome feature called ultra wide game view, where it gives you that 21:9 aspect ratio to give you that wider field of view, which I think is nice. This is the Xbox Series X connected to it, and it looks great. It's not going to give you that same experience as having variable refresh rate, but it will definitely work. There are speakers built into the bottom, and they are better than your average monitor speakers, which I like because that makes watching content so much better. This is really cool catching up on shows like WandaVision when I'm taking a break from video editing, and it's nice to have Disney Plus built right into the monitor. And there are even more features like tap view, where you can literally tap the side of the monitor with your smartphone and you can mirror your phone right to the smart monitor. And this is not DeX that I showed you earlier, this is straight mirroring. And you can see that whatever I'm doing on my phone screen, you can see it right on the display. So let's say that you want to share your gallery. I can put it into landscape here to match. You can see it's very, very responsive. And I can even use this as a Chromecast. So if I want to just continue watching a YouTube video on here, all I have to do is just hit that button, cast right to the smart monitor, and I can start enjoying that video right here on the big screen. This is really no exaggeration. This is the most feature-packed monitor that I've ever used, and for most people, this is the only thing that you're gonna need in your room. So what do you think about my setup with the Samsung Smart Monitor M7? I say at 400 bucks, this is a great budget option. Now this monitor at 250 nits is not the brightest, but you can see that I'm in a bright office environment and I'm having no problem so far, but that's something that you need to consider. But I don't think that you'll find another solution that has this many features at this price. With how much that we're working from home now, you can grab a cheap desk, a Bluetooth mouse, and a keyboard, and that will cost you around 200 bucks. So you can get a really cool setup without spending a ton, especially if you're using your Samsung smartphone for DeX. I think this is a great foundation for an awesome budget setup. With smart features like auto source switch when you turn on your gaming console, having built-in eye care with blue light reduction, an ambient light sensor is also built in, so it'll give you that optimal brightness for how much light is available, and having all the TV benefits from Tizen OS, this one is a major go. So let me know what you think about the setup. I know a lot of you wanted me to cover the more budget side of desk building and desk setups, so let me know if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for a lot more videos like this. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.